and tie it off. It's pretty hot in this bag at this time of night, I've got to tell you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I've got to tell you something. Because I'm from Ireland, people give us a bad rap. They think we're stupid. How many people tell jokes about the Irish? Everybody, don't you? Well, you wouldn't tell you this. When I was a little kid, I could look at a group of people like you, and I could instantly tell about 50% of you had above average intelligence. See, the ones that didn't get that joke should now know which category you're in. And you're probably looking at me right now and you're saying to yourself, there's a hole in the front of the bag. There's obviously a reason for the hole. And there is. The first time I was in a bag like this, I was in here for 4.5 hours. When I escaped, I did the biggest pee I have ever done in my entire life. So I went to the fellow that made the bag. I said, mate, I want you to put a hole in the bag in case it ever happens again. This fella had no idea about measurements. I think I can stretch it. And then again, maybe not. If you've just arrived, they've actually taped my thumbs together and chained my arms together inside the bag. Now guys, there's just one more thing we're going to do before escape. On the ground over there's a chain. I want you to walk to either end of the chain, please. And I want you to drag it across the ground. I'm going to jump over it. It's a lot harder than it looks. Okay. Lift the chain up, set it in the back of my neck. Lift the chain up, set it in the back of my neck. That'll be the bit between the shoulders and the ears. Okay, right, now, both of you walk towards the middle, please. And Harry, you take both ends of the chain. Scott, come and stand behind me. Now, Scott, you're going to level the chain up so it's equal on both sides. So it's equal on both sides. A bit more this way. Harry, take one step closer to me, not further away, because then you're putting less strain on the chain. Okay. Now, everybody here, please raise your right hand in the air. Everybody! And a loud clear voice, say after me. I! Your name? No, you smart asses, you meant to put your own name in there. I! Please insert your own name at that point. Bloody hell. Do solemnly swear. To give him some money at the end of the show. That's called a contract where I come from. This guy's just hand up, we'll be watching you. Okay, stand behind me, please, Scott. Could I ask you a favour? Everybody over here, could you come in around the back here just to form a big circle behind me? Yeah. It just finishes the show off real nice and tight. Good on you. Thank you. A bit forward, sir. I know it's hard to look as if those legs would walk, but just take a couple of steps forward. Off you go. There we go. Okay, now, Scott, stand behind me, please, and raise your right hand in the air, Scott. Put your index finger straight up in the air. Now, Scott, behind me is another hole. You're ahead of me at this point, aren't you, Scott? In a moment, I'm going to ask you to stick your finger firmly and sharply into that hole in one swift movement so it comes out the hole at the front. Now, Scott, if you put your finger in the hole, if you put your finger in the hole and it does not come out the one at the front, you've got the wrong hole, mate. That's all. We don't want another incident like Amsterdam. Let me get in the position for this. Go! Put your finger in the hole, Scott. The one at the back, down low. No, down, Scott. Have a guess. Okay. Bring it out, the one at the front, Scott. Put your finger in. You might need to use two hands. You might need two hands. Bring one round the front and manipulate. It's bigger than I remember. Okay. Now, Harry, I want you to put both ends of the chain through the hole. While they're doing that, I'm going to give some kid a chance to win $10. Who wants to win $10? Yeah, you come alive now, you little brats, don't you? Yeah. Somebody's sitting with a life crossed. What their arms crossed. What their fingers crossed. I want ugly kids. You're all pretty ugly. That guy there in a black hat on, you're really ugly. Get over here. Come on over here, mate. Come and help me. What's your name? Did you vote for it? What's your name, mate? Yaks. Is that right? Yaks? Okay, stand beside me here, Yaks. Now, Yaks, I'm going to ask you some questions. All you got to do is answer the word no to every question I ask you, and you win $10. Pretty easy. There's one question you have to say yes to, and that's if I say, am I going to escape from the bag? Every other question you say no. Got the idea? Okay, face the front. Look at these people. Speak nice and loudly and clearly. Take your hands down from your mouth. Speak nice and loudly and clearly. I will try and trick you, so you got to be smart. I'm going to start now. Do you understand the rules? Wrong answer, mate. You got to say no. Off you go. Too late. You made a mistake. Off you go. Life's tough. Hey, yeah. I'll give you another go. Come over here. I'll give you another go. You see, I tricked you there. You see, when I said, are you ready to understand the rules? You said yes. You got to say no. See, if I say, what's your name? You go, no. If I say, you just say no. Apart from am I going to escape from the bag? Face the front. I'm going to start now. Are you ready to start?
No.
Good. Okay. What's your name?
No.
Is that your first name?
No.
It is your first name.
No.
It's not your name.
No.
So it is your name.
No.
So what's your name?
No.
Are you a good boy? You're a bad boy. You're not a boy. You're a girl. You're not a boy, you're not a girl. You're not sure, are you? You'll be worth money when you're older. You good at school? Do you do your homework? Do you like your teacher? Are you very smart? Well, that's why you don't do your homework or like your teacher. Am I going to escape in the bag? You remembered that, didn't you? Oh, he's good! He's good! Give him a big, big round of applause. You stand over there. I'll call you back in a minute, mate. Stand over there. The guys take an end of the chain each. Now, all I need to help me finish off the show is the assistance of a very, very, very attractive adult female.
Yes!
Who doesn't love herself. Wrong girl, yeah, I know, that's it. Okay, so let me just say, apart from you that is, let me just say, bloody hell, I might have to pick you, there's not many to go. You see that girl over there with the camera? She's been laughing all the way through, with the purple, yeah. She's got a good sense of humor. Yes, come over here, you, yeah. Could you point out somebody really attractive to me, please? I'm joking. What's your name? Nicole. There's a padlock on the ground somewhere. It's here. Please pick that up, Nicole. Now, can you walk out that way, please, Scott, out towards that pillar? You walk out that way, please, Harry. Nicole, can you go and stand over beside Harry over there, please? Over the other side. On the front side, yeah. Now, stay about there. Now, Nicole, have you ever helped a street performer before? I will tell you what to do. It's really easy. I'll go, ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for my wonderful assistant, Nicole, at which point you will wander out here smiling the way you are. You stand about a metre in front of me, hold the lock above your head, like that, and then you spin around 360 degrees. Now, if there's anybody here from New Zealand, that is a full circle. You turn around 360 degrees, and then you bow to the audience 3 times, Nicole, like this. Once, twice, 3 times, they will clap for you like there's no tomorrow. Honestly, you better, you kill her self-esteem. Ladies and gentlemen, please give up for my wonderful assistant, Nicole. Walk out here, Nicole. Close to me, closer to me. Stand and face the audience, a little bit closer to me. Closer to me. Yeah, look at them. Okay, hold the lock above your head. Don't look at me, look at them. Smile. Spin round 360 degrees. Now 3 big bows, Nicole, towards the audience. Bows, you know. 1, 2, maybe 1 for luck. Okay, you go and stand over beside. It's worth a try. Okay, right. Now, guys, you're going to go up to my neck with the chain. When we get to the top, you put the padlock in, I escape. Ladies and gentlemen, pull hard on the chain, guys, and work your way around the body like you did with the rope. Off you go. Different directions. No slack. Pull it really hard and work your way up the way, Scott. There's not much. Up. I know it'll be difficult for you, Scott. Do the best you can, okay? Here. Round the neck, if you have to go round the neck, go round the neck. I don't care any longer. Go round. Oh, just let me breathe. I have to breathe. I'm human. Oh, let me breathe, Harry. Okay, Nicole, will the 2 chains cross over, put the padlock in, and lock it off. Well, ladies and gentlemen, lock it. Yes, please. Thank you. Have you done? Okay, give Nicole a big round of applause. Thank you very much, Nicole. You guys hang around, I may need you, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, I am just about to escape from the bag. I'm guessing you thought it might be a bit more exciting than this. The first bit's rather boring. If you're still here by the time I escape from the bag, I'm pretty sure it's going to rain tomorrow. I'll be out in a couple of minutes. Here we go. Ha! 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 Oh, shit. I mean, poo. Kids, I think it just said shit. You're not meant to say shit, okay? What are you not meant to say? No, you're not meant to say that. The pain, the agony. You don't care, do you? Where's the little kid that was winning the money? Come over here, yak. Yakety yak, yak. Over here. Right this side, yak. Where do you live? Where do you live? Australia, I gathered that, but whereabouts? Melbourne? Whereabouts in Melbourne? Victoria? That's close. I'm your real dad! Is your mum here? Where is she? It's been years. I'm not your real dad, but I wouldn't mind living with your mother tonight or two, if that's okay. Okay, mate, here's your chance. Here's your chance to win the money. You just got to say no to these 3 questions. No matter how much you want to say no, just anything else, just say no. You got the idea? Look at the audience, don't look at me. Question number 1. Do you love your mum? No, you got to say no. I'll give you another go with that. Question number... We'll start again, pretend that didn't happen. Okay. Question number 1. Do you love your mum? Good. Question number 2. Is that the truth? Good. Question number 3. For $10, it's the big one. Do you want to win $10? Good, off you go. Hey, does he deserve the money? Yeah. Of course he deserves the money. Folks, my show, there's not a lot of skill in my show. There's guys here who can juggle knives, run up walls, they do all sorts of stuff. My show's all about having a bit of laugh. If I made you laugh tonight, I think I've done something useful. But this is the only serious part of my show. The only serious part. I said to him, if he answered no to each of those 3 questions, I'd give him $10. And folks, I don't care where you come from in this world, I don't care how rich you are, how poor you are, what race or what religion you are. If you can't be trusted by what you say, you're not much of a person. And I promise you $10, mate, and $10 you shall have. Yeah? Yeah. It's almost American patriotic there, okay. Now, the other thing was, he was out here entertaining you folk, and I think every entertainer should be paid. What do you reckon? Just remember that at the end. Okay, now, Scott, come over here. Harry, come over here. You're going to pick me off the ground, guys. One arm under my elbow, one arm behind my back, and pick me straight up. And I'm fat and heavy, so do the best you can. You're doing better than Scott and than Harry, and he's bigger than you. Grab a hold of me. All right, that's the idea. Okay, thank you. Now, guys, take a step back. I'm nearly finished with you, but I think I have. Just step back there. Yeah, okay. Now, don't go away, because I might need you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I really am just about to escape in the back. Thank you very much for watching the show. You guys have been terrific. It's a really hot, clammy old night, but you guys are great. Give yourselves a bit of a round of applause. Now, folks, I'm a street performer. Most of you have seen one before. You know how this works. At the end of the show, if you've enjoyed the show, please come up and put a donation on my hat. If you haven't enjoyed the show, the procedure is pretty much identical. You come up and put some money in my hat. Folks, I don't care how much it is. Fold it up, tuck it in there, we'll all be happy. Seriously, folks, people do often ask how much should you give a street performer. It's not up to me to tell you, but the average donation for a family here is about $10 for a couple of chum children. It's not even an ice cream. If you can afford that, that'd be great. If you can't, a $5 note. If you can't afford a $5 note, a couple of gold coins. The smaller ones, you know, the $2 ones would be good. If you can't afford that, there's an ATM machine just inside there. And folks, there's some people that can't afford any money. One of the reasons I actually do this sort of performance, everybody gets a chance to see it. If you have no money whatsoever, please don't walk off now. Stay to the end of the show. Just come up at the end of the show and shake my hand and say thank you very much, okay? That's fair. Don't walk off, and because that's quite annoying because we'll do a whole show for the time. But if you do that, and for the people that can afford to pay and don't, remember, if you don't pay, you will have to live with the guilt. If you want to know what that feels like, go to Canberra. And the young fella will get his $10 guaranteed. Here we go, escaping from the bag. Ah! Ah! Oh, I think a little poo just popped out. It's okay, it's an air poo, it's an air poo. You know, I saw a street performer the other day, and somebody gave him $20. It's worth mentioning. Ah! Oh!